Video from my Labor Day weekend 2016 dive aboard the Marissa to the Point Loma Kelp Beds. The viz was actually surprisingly good. On the first and third dives, the viz was round about 30 feet, which is great for San Diego. We saw all sorts of nudibranch, quite a few of the Hermesinda cassicornis that seem to be invading these southern waters. They are beautiful. And the nice thing about seeing multiple specimens is that you can get different camera angles. Trying to get the right perspective on these guys is really, really important. And it adds a lot of depth to the video. This heads-on perspective is one of my favorite, but it can be very hard to get depending on the position of the nudibranch on the rock. Often, they're not cooperative. This is a Catalina luteomarginata. It's a small, flattened nudibranch that has a gold border around the outside of it. It's mostly white with little dimples or warts over its body. There were quite a few of these, and as you can see, they are very, very slow moving. And here is the classic Spanish shawl shot. They always seem to be in an area with high surge. I don't know if they need it in order to get enough oxygen to their serrata, but they always seem to be struggling against the current, waving back and forth. This here is a McFarlandi nudibranch. You can tell it's a McFarlandi versus a Mexicromis because it has 3 stripes as opposed to 2. You'll see a Mexicromis in a minute. This was hard to get a shot of because it's at the tip of a rocky outcropping. Here's the Mexicromis. As you can see, it only has 2 stripes. It looks very similar to McFarlandi, but these are tiny in comparison. Here's 3 right here, and they're no bigger than the tip of your pinky finger. Very small, very pretty. This was a very cute little shrimp. It had a slightly different coloration than the cleaning shrimp that I'm used to seeing. They tend to be bright red, whereas this one's colors were a little bit different. And there were lobster everywhere. There were lobster under just about every crack that we looked at, but they were all undersize. And here was a juvenile treefish that my dive buddy was helping me film. It was rather good at hiding. I think they're so beautiful when they're small like this. And this was the final swim through that we saw on the third dive of the day. All in all, as always, it was a great trip. The thermocline was pretty distinct, and you can actually see a difference in the water color. I got about 57 at depth, and we were no deeper than 60 feet. And in the shallows, it was somewhere in the neighborhood of 62 or 63. So that makes for a nice, comfortable deco stop. Until next time.